What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Hummy Hit VTech. I'm back with another video, and today we're gonna do something special for you D series guys. As you know, my Acura Integra has a D series in it, so I wanted to make this video to help you guys out. But let me get into it and show you what I got. So, a lot of you probably recognize this. Let me put it this way. This is the eBay cast top mount turbo manifold that you can get right now on eBay for around $125. Buy now, free shipping. So I picked this up a while back. I actually got it for $100 and I never tried to put it on. I have two turbos today that I'm gonna try to put on this, and I'm also gonna bolt it to my D series that's installed in my Integra right now. So why would you ever wanna buy this? Price. Us D series guys, I can't speak for all of you guys, but we're a little cheap. You know what I'm saying? Vitara pistons, come on, $100. We're kind of cheap. So this kind of will interest you because it's only $125 versus $500 to $800 to $1,000 for something nicer that's tubular, that's nice and welded up nice. But hey, you gotta get what you can afford, right? But yeah, if you like this content, if you want me to do more videos like this, like first impression or unboxing type videos, let me know in the comments. Give me a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed to the channel, definitely subscribe. But let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. Let me get this old manifold off. Let's get this new one on and see where we're at on the fitment. Alright guys, I just want to point out that the radiator clearance is a little tight, so I kind of had a little tough time fitting it in there initially, but obviously it's on. I don't think you're going to have this problem if you have a Civic with a stock single cam. When you put a single cam in an Integra, and if you use the Integra radiator brackets, it shifts the radiator this way, so it's actually pushing it closer to the manifold than if it would be if it was a Civic. So just keep that in mind. All right, first problem I ran into was this nut. Just the way it's casted or the way it's drilled, I can't get this nut on. I'm gonna have to grind the manifold a little bit, but for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna move this nut over there. Well, as you can see, I got the rest of them on. So I'm gonna move this nut here and deal with this one some other time. I just want to quickly mention that the thread size for this turbo manifold is M10 by 1.50. So your Honda 14mm bolts won't work on this. Alright guys, here are the two turbos I'm going to try out on this turbo manifold. On the left we got the T3 T4 eBay turbo, and on the right we got the GT3076 eBay turbo. The T3 T4 is what usually comes with most eBay turbo kits. It's a 63 AR hot side and a 50 AR cold side. The GT3076 is a 60 cold side and a 63 hot side. So let's try them out. Alright, first up, the T3 T4. Let's see how it does. Alright guys, I switched to my GoPro so I could do the super view mode and get pretty much everything in the shot. I got two bolts. They're not fully tightened, but so far the fitment is okay. The first runner comes really close to contacting the compressor housing when you're first fitting it, but once you tighten it, I think it's gonna draw it forward and create a gap. But let me finish putting the bolts in. Alright, so my beef with this manifold has always been, how do you get the drain perfect? With the T3, T4 eBay turbo, the drain is okay. I mean, it's not perfect. You could probably get away with a 45 bend to bring it this way more, but here is the T3, T4 turbo. There's the drain, it's clocked. There's the oil pan, so you kind of have a straight shot. Obviously, I don't have a wastegate hooked up, but there's enough room in there. There's not much, but I could probably move the turbo a little bit more to gain a little bit more room, but you kind of want your drains straight up and down. But yeah, it's not bad at all. Not bad. Alright guys, so you're very limited on where you can position the compressor housing. Can't really have the inlet going straight down because of just the shape of the turbo manifold, and when you turn it, it wants to kind of touch the first runner because there's thicker parts of the housing where the bolts go through, so sometimes you can spin it and it won't touch, but then right now it's touching. So if I go up as much as I can, it's touching the bottom one. So realistically, you kind of want to be like right there. You have your hose going down. Maybe you can do like a 45, but it does fit and it looks great. Alright, so here's the back side of the compressor housing. Here's what I'm talking about. You can see the bolt that holds the compressor housing to the center section hits, and then when I turn this way, this bottom one hits. So no big deal. I mean, I kind of got it clocked where I want to. Realistically, you kind of want to be in between two bolts so you have space, very, very small space. There's your clearance. Again, there's probably less than half an inch of space. I gotta say though guys, this looks pretty sick. Top mount, even with the smaller T3, T4 turbo, it just places the turbo in a really nice spot. Clearance is pretty good too. Valve cover, I definitely can shut my hood. Gonna make an awkward downpipe. Very cool. Alright, so I got the GT3076 bolted up, but man, this is a pain in the ass. First of all, you cannot put this turbo on straight up. You have to add like a riser. Can you see? I have the manifold ends here and another flange, T3 flange is there as a spacer, and then here's the turbo. Because the compressor housing just hits the first runner. The spacer helped with the spacing of the compressor housing because now it turns, but the drain is a different story. So look at where the drain the drain is in there. Like, can you see the manifold? It goes straight down into the manifold, so that's gonna be a problem. But it looks great. Like, it looks amazing. This turbo on this motor with that manifold on this car, it just looks fantastic, I think. I'm gonna have to try to customize something because I want my drain and my feed straight up and down. I don't want to cock it sideways. I've seen some people do it almost like horizontal almost, and I really don't want to do that. Not with the eBay turbo, at least. Overall, I really dig this manifold. I like how it makes the turbo sideways. Fitment is very, very wonky. You got to get kind of custom with it. You get an idea of how the top mount cast turbo manifold from eBay fits with 2 different turbos. This is actually the turbo I bought to run, so I need to make it work. Alright guys, that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys found that helpful. For anybody looking to purchase this eBay top mount manifold, for the price, it's still worth it. Obviously the T3, T4 turbo fit a lot better than the GT3076, but I'm going to try to modify the drain to see what I can come up with, and because I really want to use this turbo. If you have any suggestions or have your own methods of how you ran this turbo on this manifold, please reach out to me. But other than that, give me a like, comment, and if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, because I will be dropping content like this all the time. So yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.